Number 1. The 1989 Chevy Silverado, offered at $6,500 in Monroe City. For those who appreciate clean lines, V8 power, and timeless square body styling, this is a kind of truck that delivers honest performance with everyday drivability. Finished in classic red, this Silverado wears its age with pride. It's a rear-wheel drive configuration powered by a dependable 8-cylinder gasoline engine, paired to a smooth-shifting automatic transmission. With 200,000 miles on the odometer, it's been around the block, but it's clearly been maintained and is still going strong. That's what makes these late-80s Chevy special. They were built tough and built to last. The condition is listed as good, and this truck checks all the boxes for someone who wants an old-school pickup that doesn't need to be babied. It's not a barn queen, and it's not trying to be. This is a red-blooded American workhorse that's just as ready to cruise on weekends as it is to haul tow or turn heads at your local meet. It comes with a clean title, so you can skip the red tape and get straight to enjoying the drive. Whether you're looking for a first-time classic, a reliable shop truck with character, or a clean platform to customize, this Silverado offers a kind of versatility and value that's hard to find at this price point. So if you're in or around Monroe City and looking for a V8 powered rear-wheel drive classic that's ready to hit the road, this 1989 Chevy Silverado just might be your next go-to truck. Don't sleep on it. These square bodies don't stay available for long. Number 2. The 1984 Chevrolet Silverado C10, listed for $14,500 in North Canton, Ohio. If you've been holding out for a clean, well-preserved square body that hasn't been hacked, bagged, or overly modified, this one deserves a serious look. Under the hood is the original 305 V8, paired with an automatic transmission. It's driven just over 129,000 miles, and from what the seller describes, this truck has clearly been loved. The undercarriage is described as very clean, which is rare for anything from the Midwest, especially a 4-decade-old pickup. That alone tells you the Silverado hasn't been exposed to salty winters or left out to rot in a field. Step inside and you'll find a completely original interior. No cut dash, no aftermarket seats, just classic 80s Chevy style, exactly how it left the factory. These trucks are getting harder and harder to find in this kind of unmolested condition, especially with matching drivetrain and interior still intact. Whether you're looking for a collector piece, a weekend cruiser, or a rock-solid candidate for a light restoration or preservation build, this C10 checks a lot of boxes. With its strong V8, automatic transmission, and all-original setup, it's a time capsule from the golden age of GM trucks. The seller is asking $14,500 and is very clear. No trades, phone calls only, and serious inquiries only. You'll need to leave a message at the provided number, 330-BOL, 1BUL, and be ready to speak live if you want to make a move on this one. So if you're near North Canton and you want a true factory-style square body that hasn't been tampered with, this 1984 Chevy Silverado C10 might be the one you've been waiting for. But don't wait too long. Trucks like this don't stay on the market for very long. Number 3. The 1986 Chevy C10 Silverado, listed at $14,000 and located in Des Moines. This isn't just a truck. This is a time capsule that's been loved, preserved, and used the right way for nearly 4 decades. Under the hood, you'll find the classic 305 cubic inch V8 with a 4-barrel carburetor, paired to a smooth-shifting 4-speed transmission. It's logged 128,000 miles, but you'd never guess it by the way it drives. This Silverado is equipped with power steering dual-fuel tanks and factory air conditioning, which, yes, still blows cold. Rolling on brand-new BF Goodrich Radial T/A tires with an 80,000-mile rating, this truck is ready to hit the road. It also features a brand-new 2.5-inch exhaust system, styled to match the original setup for that factory-correct look and sound. The front shocks have been replaced with OE units, and the quadrijet carb has been rebuilt. The tie rod ends were recently swapped, and the front end has been properly aligned. The result? This C10 handles beautifully, even at highway speeds. Now here's where this truck really stands out. It's been stored inside a machine shed every single winter for the past 33 years. From December to April, it was tucked away safe from snow, salt, and corrosion. From spring to harvest, it served the farm reliably, never abused, never neglected. That care shows in every detail. The frame, cab floor, and rocker panels are solid, and the undercarriage is impressively clean and rust-free. The only notable issue is one bad cab corner on the passenger side. Minor, especially considering the truck's age and condition. Inside, the seats, dash, and carpets are all in very good condition, giving the interior a clean, well-kept appearance that matches the exterior. This C10 hasn't been butchered, lifted, or modified. It's just a solid, stock, farm-kept square body that drives as well as it did back in 1986. If you're into Moines and want a classic Chevy that looks great, runs strong, and hasn't been beat up or rusted out, this 1986 Chevy Silverado C10 might be the one you've been waiting for. Trucks like this don't show up often, especially not with history like this. Number 4. The 1949 Ford F1, offered at $19,999 in Henderson. This is a truck that helped kick off Ford's legendary F-Series lineage, and it's got the vintage style, the honest patina, and the solid mechanical bones to prove it. Under the hood is a Ford Inline 6-cylinder engine, mated to a 4-speed manual transmission with the classic granny low first gear. It's got 48,000 miles on the odometer and still runs and drives great, a real testament to just how well these early pickups were built. This isn't some trailer queen or resto mod showpiece. This F1 is straight, rust-free, and wearing its 75 years of age with quiet dignity. It's the kind of truck that turns heads not because it's flashy, but because it's authentic. The body panels are solid and straight, with no major rust issues. That's incredibly rare for a truck of this vintage, especially one that hasn't been fully restored yet. Whether you're looking for a Sunday cruiser with timeless charm or a clean platform for a full-frame restoration, this Ford is ready to go in either direction. With its two-wheel drive layout, simple mechanicals, and bulletproof drivetrain, this truck is easy to maintain, easy to enjoy, and impossible not to admire. It still shifts confidently, starts reliably, and cruises with that unmistakable mechanical feel you only get from a late 40S pickup. The seller is offering the truck with a clean title and is asking $20,000 or best offer. Trades are also being considered, so if you got something interesting and classic to offer, it might be worth a conversation. Whether you're a vintage Ford collector, a first-time classic buyer, or a restoration enthusiast, this 1949 F1 is a beautiful slice of automotive Americana that deserves to keep rolling. Number 5. The 1951 Willys Overland 4 by 4 1-ton pickup, listed at $16,000 in Konawa, Oklahoma. This isn't just a truck. It's a 74-year-old survivor, still running strong, still turning heads, and still as authentic as the day it rolled off the line. Powered by the original 134 F4-cylinder Go Devil engine and backed by 5.38 gears and locking hubs, this Willys has all the mechanical character you'd expect from one of the earliest true American 4X4S. And yes, it runs and drives well, because the engine was rebuilt less than 2,000 miles ago, giving you peace of mind that it's ready for more adventures. Everything here is rooted in originality. The starter is floor-mounted. The heater is the original unit and still works, and even the gauges are factory and functional. The rare W/O embossed tailgate is present, something collectors truly appreciate, and the truck retains that military-grade Willys DNA from front to back. There have been some thoughtful updates along the way. The truck's been converted to a 12-volt electrical system, but done tastefully, using an original-style generator. Turn signals have been added for safety, along with seat belts, and the glass is all brand new. The bench seat has been freshly replaced, adding a little comfort without compromising its classic look. This Willys isn't trying to be a shiny, show floor restoration. It's clean, mechanically sound, and proudly shows its age with original body lines and steel. It's exactly what you want from a true Jeep pickup. Not a modern computer-controlled plastic body version, but a raw, functional metal and mechanical throwback to how trucks used to be made. This is for the buyer who appreciates vintage engineering, who wants a real deal for a buy for that could still farm, haul, and trail drive if you asked it to, and who understands the craftsmanship of a bygone era. The asking price is $16,000, and the seller's open to calls or texts for serious inquiries. If you've been searching for an authentic Willys pickup, one that hasn't been over-restored or chopped up, this 1951 Survivor is exactly the kind of truck you don't want to miss. Number 6. The 1978 Chevy K20, listed at $10,500. Now, technically it's titled as a C20 because it runs a 2WD cab, but make no mistake, this thing is pure 3/4 ton 4x4 muscle underneath, with the heart of a street fighter and the guts of a workhorse. Let's start with the engine. This truck packs a freshly built 355 small block, tuned with towing in mind, but don't let that fool you. On paper, this motor cranks out around 400 horsepower at the crank, and it'll rev to 7,000 RPM like it's taking a Sunday cruise. It hasn't been dyno tested, but one look or listen, and you'll know it wasn't built to play nice. Backing that power is the ultra-reliable NV4500 5-speed manual transmission, paired with a hydraulic clutch. That means you can cruise comfortably at 75 miles per hour on the highway, while still being able to dump torque when you need it. This isn't just a crawler or a cruiser. It's a serious do-it-all drivetrain. Underneath, you've got 4.56 gears, 3/4 ton axles, and a full floater rear end with a Posey track differential. The braking system has been redone, with only the lines and rear drums left original. So whether you're hauling a load, towing a trailer, or just showing off at the local lot, this K20 can back it up. Now, let's talk body and interior, because here's where the honesty kicks in. The body is rough and rusty, and the floors were patched more than restored. The interior is described as meh at best, but the seller's not hiding anything. This truck is not a show queen. It's a loud, unapologetic beast with character. It runs, it drives, and it'll still work as a daily driver if you can handle the fuel bill. A few small issues to be aware of. The windshield wiper motor, heater blower motor, and valve cover gaskets need attention. The power steering pump is aging, but still functional. These are all manageable if you know your way around a wrench. The seller says he's only parted with it to help with a down payment on a house. Otherwise, he'd be more than happy keeping it. And honestly, who could blame him? So if you're looking for a no-nonsense, torque-rich V8 powered square body with real grit and a price tag that leaves room to make it your own, this 1978 Chevy K20 might be your perfect match. $10,500, negotiable, and the seller's open to any questions you've got. Number 7. The 1977 Ford F-250, listed at $9,850 or best offer. And let's be clear, this is a rare opportunity to grab a vintage Ford pickup that still wears its original paint, with no rust and a California clean title to back it up. Under the hood, you'll find a solid V8 engine, paired with an automatic transmission for relaxed cruising. And yes, it's equipped with power steering and working air conditioning. That's a big plus for any classic truck, especially one coming out of the Arizona heat. This is a rear-wheel drive long bed setup, so it's built to work but also cruise with confidence. The seller describes the truck as running and driving excellent, and there's solid maintenance behind that claim. It's recently been outfitted with a brand new radiator, new battery, and a new carburetor, making it more than ready for daily use or weekend cruising. The gauges all work. The brakes are good, and the overall mechanical condition is dialed in. Inside, the truck features a very clean and nice interior, which is rare for a nearly 50-year-old pickup that hasn't been completely restored. This one hasn't been lifted, slammed, or overly modified. It's just a straight, honest Survivor with the kind of character you can't fake. What really sets this 1977 F-250 apart is a combination of originality and reliability. You're getting that iconic square nose for its styling, long bed practicality, and vintage charm without the headache of rush repair or complete rebuild. Whether you're looking for a classic hauler, a clean daily driver with old-school attitude, or a solid platform for a mild custom build, this F-250 has the foundation you need. The seller is asking $9,850 and makes it clear, no trades and no lowball offers. If you're serious about owning a straight-shooting piece of Ford truck history, this might be your chance. Number 8. The 1987 Ford F-150, listed at just $4,000 in Maiden, North Carolina. This rear-wheel drive pickup is powered by a classic V8 engine paired with manual transmission, giving you the kind of hands-on driving experience that's getting harder to find these days. With 111,111 miles on the odometer, it sits right in that sweet spot. Well used, but far from worn out. The truck is described as being in good condition. And for a model that's nearly 40 years old, that says a lot. The brown paint gives it a vintage, earthy look that fits the era perfectly, rugged, simple, and unmistakably Ford. It comes with a clean title, making it a great candidate for a weekend project, daily driver, or even a light-duty work truck. Whether you're into restoring old iron, collecting vintage Fords, or just need a reliable rig that doesn't come with a computer screen, this 87 F-150 offers a solid balance of simplicity and function. The manual transmission adds a fun, engaging element to every drive, and the V8 under the hood ensures it's got the power to pull, haul, and cruise with ease. At just $4,000, this truck delivers classic American utility at an affordable price, and with Ford's legendary build quality from the era, it's a strong foundation for whatever you have in mind. Number 9. The 1984 Chevrolet C10, listed at $5,000 in Spring Hill, Tennessee. Now, this one's being sold as a project truck, but it's far from a basket case. According to the seller, the truck was in the middle of a restoration when the previous owner passed away, and while it's been sitting for about 3 years, it comes with paperwork showing a new engine and a 700 R4 automatic transmission were installed just before it was parked. The truck isn't running at the moment, but there's a clear path to getting it back on the road. The seller was able to drive it home on old gas, then topped it off with new fuel. But now it won't start, most likely due to a weak fuel pump, according to a mechanic who was scheduled to fix it. There's a good battery installed, and it comes with a nice set of used tires as well. The bones are solid. This isn't a rusted-out shell or a rolling chassis. It's a complete truck that just needs a bit of attention to get back to life. The seller is up front. They don't have to sell it and even mention it's their second C10, but time constraints have forced them to let it go. They had plans to build it out, but life got busy and the truck has just been sitting. At $5,000 firm, you're looking at a rare chance to own a classic square-body Chevy with a fresh drivetrain and a clean title. Perfect for a weekend build or someone who wants to get hands-on with a great platform. If you've been looking for a C10 project that won't break the bank and already has the big-ticket items done, this one in Spring Hill might just be the deal you've been waiting for. Number 10. The 1955 GMC truck, listed for $15,000 in Calhan, Colorado. Now, what makes this classic truly stand out isn't just its old-school charm, but what's hidden underneath. This beast has been rebuilt from the ground up using a K20 military frame, giving it serious strength and durability. Under the hood, it's powered by a rebuilt 350 small block engine, mated to a rebuilt 350 automatic transmission, offering modern reliability wrapped in vintage steel. The entire drivetrain has just 400 miles on it since the build, so you're basically looking at a fresh platform with decades of life ahead of it. While the details are brief, this kind of military-inspired conversion usually means reinforced suspension, a stiffer chassis, and enhanced towing or off-road capabilities. If you're someone who wants a classic truck that's already been upgraded where it counts, under the skin, this one's got your name all over it. At $15,000, this isn't your average 1950s cruiser. It's a tough, unique blend of classic GMC styling and military-grade guts, perfect for anyone who wants something different, A truck that looks like it belongs in a museum, but drives like it's ready for battle. Whether you're planning to daily it, show it, or just own something with real character, this 1955 GMC is more than just a project. It's already built, it's clean, and it's ready. Number 11. The 1988 Ford F-350, listed at just $2,500 in Memphis, Tennessee. Powered by a gas-fed V8 engine and paired with an automatic transmission, this classic one-ton pickup has been a real hauler over the years, with 230,000 miles on the odometer, and it's still pushing forward. Finished in a bold blue paint, the truck carries that unmistakable late 80s Ford look with its wide stance, square lines, and no-nonsense design. It comes with a clean title, and while details are minimal, it's likely being sold as a solid project or a budget work truck for someone who isn't afraid to get their hands dirty. Whether you need a rig for hauling lumber, pulling trailers, or just building out your own farm or ranch fleet, this F-350 delivers value with a lot of potential. This era of Ford trucks is known for its rugged simplicity and tough-as-nails construction, perfect for buyers who appreciate mechanical durability over flashy tech. For just $2,500, you're getting into the world of HD pickups without breaking the bank. If you're looking for a reliable platform to restore, modify, or simply use as-is for tough jobs, this 1988 Ford F-350 might be just the truck you've been waiting for. Number 12. The 1974 Ford truck, listed for just $800 in Bessemer City, North Carolina. Now, this one's not winning any beauty contests. A tree has fallen across the body, causing major damage to the exterior. But here's the silver lining. The engine and transmission are in excellent condition, making this a diamond in the rough for the right buyer. Whether you're looking for a donor drivetrain for another project, a parts truck to support your restoration, or even an ambitious body and frame rebuild, this 74 Ford is worth a second glance. Trucks from this era are built tough, and even with body damage, the mechanicals underneath still hold value, especially if you're already working on a similar platform. At just $800, you're buying a powertrain, plain and simple, and in today's market, that alone can be worth the asking price. If you've got the space and the tools, this would be your next big garage project or the missing piece for your ongoing Ford truck build. Number 13. 1985 Dodge D150, listed at $10,500 in Panama City, Florida. Under the hood is a 318 cubic inch V8, rebuilt just 2 years ago, now paired with mild performance cam and a freshly rebuilt 727 automatic transmission from last year. Out back, it's running a 9 1/4 rear end, making this truck not only strong but smooth on the road. Mechanically, a lot has been refreshed. New upper and lower control arms, ball joints, shocks, brakes, and tires. The stainless fuel and brake lines are another great touch for reliability. Inside, the truck features new door panels, new window wiring, and a new front seat. The updated fuse box is a huge plus for anyone who's worked on classic vehicles and knows the headache of outdated wiring. It shows 84,000 miles, but the speedometer isn't working, so exact mileage is uncertain. Still, all VIN numbers match, and that's rare on a 40-year-old Dodge. Now, for the downsides, it does need a full AIC system and a paint job to finish it off. But mechanically, it's described as drivable and running great. Whether you're looking to daily it, cruise to local shows, or finish it into a clean rest-a-mod, this D150 has already had most of the hard work done. At $10,500, it's a solid buy for a classic Dodge that blends vintage cool with modern reliability. And yes, the seller is open to trades, especially for other vehicles.